Hello, Bernadette from Bernie's Creations. Today I am coming to you with my self-challenge number 2, which I am doing a swipe. And I'm going to be doing a swipe, a heart-shaped canvas. It's an 8-inch canvas. So I'm just going to flip you. For those of you who are watching this on YouTube, if you like it, subscribe. Well, like, comment, subscribe if you want to see the videos as they're being uploaded. And if you're on TikTok, follow, like, comment. If you're going to follow me, let me know that you have followed me. Let me know on this video, and I'll follow you back. So I'm going to put you on pause while I get the rest of the cameras set up. All right. Back in a minute. Okay, so we are doing a swipe pour on a heart canvas, and I've been challenged, well, self-inspired or inspired by Feral Art or Kelly Stowell. To do a series of pours. And when going through and looking into how many pours there are, because I was going to do it once every 2 weeks, but then when I discovered that there's more than 60 different types of pours, like, okay, well, that would take more than 2 years at every 2 weeks. So I'm doing one every week, and this is pour number 2. So I'm going to I'm using a base color of blue, and if anybody has any questions or wants to make a comment, just let me know, and I'll answer the questions as best I can. Okay, so I have a feeling mine is too thick. Yep, it is. Okay. I'm going to have to try and pour it back into and thin it down a little bit because it's just too thick. I did mix it up. I only mixed it up like an hour ago, but because it's been sitting while I mixed up other paints, it thickened up again. So I'm going to add a little bit of water. Okay, that's better. When you can pour it in and it gives a little mound, and then it dissolves right back down into, I don't know if you can see it, my hand is kind of in the way. Okay, so let's do this again. There, that's better. Oh, don't want that in there. Okay, so I'm going to tilt it and get my canvas covered. And something that I do is I put cup hooks, I tape the back so that I won't get paint on the back. And then I've also started cutting out poster board the size of the, to insert it. So that I won't get paint on the actual back. Because one of the things that I was discovering is that even with putting tape on the back, I was still getting paint on the inside of the back. Now, I'm just going to make sure that I have paint all the way around, and but then I'm going to add some more paint because I need a little more. And I hear my friend reminding me, torch. So as soon as I get all of the sides covered, I'm going to torch it. To make sure that I've got no bubbles. Because I do have a few bubbles. Okay, so come on, let it go. Okay, so here is my handy dandy torch to get rid of bubbles. Oh, and I think there's more than bubbles in here. Oh, that was just a bubble. Okay, so now, blue is my, as I was saying, blue is my base color, and then silver is my dominant. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put silver on a couple of times. Okay, so I'm going to put the silver on there. And then I'm going to start with the Tourmaline pink. Where did I put? There they are. There they are. Okay, so. And I think my pink is still too thick. Have to add just a little bit of water. I was gonna put this into, because I knew that this one was gonna be still too thick. So I was gonna put it into a shot glass, but I forgot to grab shot glasses. So now, generally, one of the things is that you don't, with metallics, because metallics tend to, especially gold and silver and bronze, tend to take over. But because I'm using so many different types of metallics on this one, I've got 4 metallics and 4 regular that I'm using for this one. Okay. And this one is a little difficult on wanting to go back the lid on. Okay. How's it going, Charity? I thought you would be sleeping. No, actually, yeah. I thought you'd be, well, at least getting ready for bed. Oh, I don't want that on there. That is... Okay. Now, a little bit more down there. All right, now we're gonna get some yellow. And I'm, aw. And then I'm just, what I'm doing is I'm just drizzling the paints on. Now, generally yellow and blue will make green, so right. And let's get some gold on. Oh well, okay. Let's see if I can make a hole. Oops. Oh. Okay, and then we're going to get some black on, or in this case, charcoal. Okay. Yeah. Do it this way. This is, my charcoal is kind of thick. So. Okay, and we got some red. This is holiday red. Oh. Again, where did my thing go? Okay, well, if I can get it open, there we go. And we have pearl white, which is also a metallic. Yeah, I don't want you to put my yellow paint on your hot dog either. And you won't get hot dogs at my place. I don't do hot dogs. If I go to somebody else's place and they're serving hot dogs, I will be polite and I will eat them, but I won't cook them or serve them. Okay, so I'm going to pour a little bit more silver on top. And actually, I think because bronze is my swipe color, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put bronze and silver as my swipe. So I'm going to put silver up here. Yeah, I like smokies. You might get smokies here, but with the mustard, I don't like French's mustard, so it would be Dijon. Oh, and that's too thick, so I need to add some water. And stir it up. There we go, that's a little better. Now there's one of two ways that we can do this. One is with paper towel, and the other is with, I have pieces of cardboard that I have saved. I think that's two. Okay. Need a little bit more silver, and I think I'm going to put a little bit more bronze up top above the silver. All right, and I think I'm going to cut it down just a little bit because I think it is just a little bit too wide. And because of the mess that swiping will cause. Well, okay, so now I need to stand for this. Is my video still, because according to my laptop, oh, guess what I didn't do? I didn't torch. So I'm going to torch now. Okay, so I'm going to put some silver. There. Put some of my bronze. Okay. Now I'm going to take my paper towel and I'm going to wipe off. And then I'm going to okay, now where did I put that? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to torch again, and then I'm going to tilt because I've got to remove some of this paint. So I'm going to tilt it this way. so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, and because I want to actually keep some of the negative space, which is the blue, because that's the background, I'm going to stop tilting there. I'm going to scoop along the bottom so it doesn't keep pulling it off. And I'm going to do one of my favorite things. I don't have, well, I do have balloons. I just didn't think about bringing them in. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use my paper towel. Flip it around again. Actually, I'm going to torch it first. And then I am going to use my paper towel to, now Julie Cutts would use balloons to do balloon kisses, but I'm going to use my paper towel. Trying to bring up some of those colors that are underneath. Because I might have to tilt it some more because there's still a lot of paint on. But as I said, I don't want to lose the those negative spaces. So trying to be really careful on how much I tilt. Because I really do like that blue. And I'll do some more with the paper towel here. Do that too much because when I dab it like that on the side, it's making mud. And what I mean by mud is when you have the colors mix completely, sometimes it looks dirty. It looks like mud. And I think that is it for today, or for this pour. Actually, no, I have a little bit I need to cover on here, and then also right here. Because the side is looking kind of bare. The side here. I'll flip it around and see if there's anywhere else that looks bare on the sides. Yep, there's another spot or two. That looks bare and needs and I think that's it. Now, I know Kim would, if Kim was here, she doesn't like it when I mean, she loves my paintings, she loves the end results, but she doesn't like it when I wreck it, which, I mean, I like this here because it actually looks like a woman dancing, and this looks like I'm going to torch and see. Now, the thing that I'm going to do once it is dry, or starts to dry, is I have some glow-in-the-dark sparkles or sprinkles. These are little, I think these are just little circles. But anyways, these are sky blue and they're glow-in-the-dark. So when you put it in the light during the day, they will take on the sun. They're like little solar beams. And then at night, they will sparkle. And how you activate those is, and then I've also got powder, which I will put on a little bit of powder on, because with these ones, before you use them, you set them in the sun, and then that will activate them. And then you can drop them on whatever you want to use them on. Now, I generally use them in my resin items. I don't know if I want to do. Kim would say, yay. I actually think I'm just going to do my paper towel a couple more times, or at least one more time, because I really would like to be able to bring this red up. But because of the fact that I don't exactly know where the red is, nope, that's purple. And I'm noticing that there's not really very much yellow in it. So I think what I'm going to do is I actually am going to use, and I'm going to put some yellow in here. In a couple of different spots. I should have just left that yellow alone, but Bernadette could not leave it alone. Still feels like a lot of paint right here. Oh, there we go. Found some red. Hello, Pam. Okay, that's not doing what I want. So what I'm going to do is take some of the red off of the lid. Oops, that was silly. Okay. Yeah, there's still a lot of paint on there. But I don't want to tilt it anymore. Hi, Cindy. Okay, I'm going to torch it again and see if I get any. I have a feeling I may have to tilt it some more because it's just still too much paint. There's still way too much paint on here, so I'm going to have to tilt it. Yeah, when you see the paint running like that, then it's still got too much paint. And I mean, what will happen is, for me, I don't mind it But for a lot of people, what will happen is um, it will it'll crack when it's drying if there is still too much paint. But the reason it doesn't bother me is because when there's too much paint and it cracks, I actually like the texture, but I will also um, uh, add resin. So I will do a layer of resin on top and add colors. So I'll add to it. So when it cracks, it doesn't really bother me. But I still don't want a lot of paint still on it. Okay, so I'm going to dab with my paper towel again because I like the effect of. But see now, okay, I'm gonna do something here. Something that AB Creative does is she actually uses cellophane, but I'm not going to make you guys wait while I go get cellophane. So I have some plastic. And then I grab some paper towel. And I think that is all I'm going to do because I really don't want to mess around with, well, just one more here. And then I'll torch it one more time. And that's it. I'm not doing anything else on it. I'm not going to wreck it. I'm just going to torch it. And then I'm going to let it dry. Oh, I got to add, because I messed up on this corner. And okay. So all I'm going to do is just torch it and I'm done. I don't know that any silver came through, though the silver was the dominant color. Put the lid on my bronze. Hey, Stephanie. Okay. I do actually want some silver, so. So I guess I'm not done. Okay. I'm just going to put in come on. Okay. I'm going to pour a little bit of silver into the lid. Okay, now I don't know where I put that other silver. It just kind of sunk in. Yeah, I may not be able to add any more silver in because it just sinks. Yeah, nope. Nope. Well, hopefully the silver comes up. When it's dry. But as I let it sit a few minutes and then torch it, I'm seeing bubbles coming up, or pearls. Pearls or cells. But I'm going to take my YouTube TikTok camera down first and show you guys what it looks like. Oh, sorry for the arm. Okay, and there we go. That is the end result, or the wet result. We'll see what it looks like when it's dry. And for those of you who are watching from TikTok and YouTube, thank you for joining. Bye for now.